I've been driving across the United States without using paved roads, and this is day 26. All right, guys, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's a really late morning for me because I just wanted to sleep as much as I could possibly sleep, and so I did just that. And then someone told me about this magical water well. The story goes that this guy was dying, he had something wrong with his kidneys, and then the angels came to him and God spoke to him in the night and said, go to this exact location and dig a hole 262 feet deep and you'll find water that will heal you. And sure enough, he drank the water and now he's healed. So I'm letting the ADHD just take control of me today and take me on this big long goose chase way out of the way just because I want to go see this water thing. All right, guys, we're going to explore this together. So this is the little pump house. Let's go in and see how this works. And fees paid here. It looks like we got an honor system thing. We are on the honor system. It smells like a place where really good water comes from. Let's see, Houston's mineral water. I know he was selling this and got in trouble with the federal government back in the day. That's the guy that Angel spoke with. You can see his Houston mineral water thing. And that's him happy and healthy, late in life. We're gonna fill up all of our water bottles. All right, guys, there it is. Oh, I'm so excited. It's good water, guys. It's good water. I feel electrified. No BS. I'm a weirdo. If I stand at the very peak of a mountain, I can feel the energetic field. I can feel energies when I go into different areas. Like some forests, I can feel like a good energy and I'll stay there. Some areas I feel really bad energy and I'll get out of there as fast as I can. Drinking this water gives me the same energetic feeling I feel when I'm on top of a mountaintop. There is something special to it, no BS. Go ahead and leave a comment, tell me like, oh, Ron, you're a weirdo. I will accept that as a weirdo fact, but I can feel there's something special about this. Well, so that guy does not understand that Koda actually eats his cousins for food. Koda, gentle, free. Koda, no, gentle. Let's see if you like fancy water. Oh, you do? Oh, how is it? Do you feel energized? That's good water. Look at, oh wow, she did a double take for it. It's so delicious, huh? That's super nice, isn't it? Here's what New Market, Tennessee looks like. You got a church across the street from a church. Across the street from what's currently a home but will soon be a church, next to what used to be a church, across the street from another church, down the street from that old church, and across the street from this future church. That there is a church. There's one church for every 4 people in this town, and which I think is a pretty good ratio. It shows that the people here are really good people. I drove way out of my way to find fancy water, and I can't be happier, and I got 12 gallons of it that I could drink for the next like 5 days and just be electrified. And it feels, I like no BS, I told you. The water is legit. Guys, I think I found the Microsoft Hill. Remember like the background for like the Windows computers back in like 1995? I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. I found it. It's out here in Tennessee. Koda and I found it. We've discovered everything now at this point. This place is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna take a little break here, have a little snack, some canned oyster beef, and some cheese fruit that has not yet rotten. This part of Tennessee, right up against the Smoky Mountains, is possibly the prettiest spot I've seen on the entire trip across the country. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. It's a beautiful, like 78-degree day. Obviously, we got blue skies and just gorgeous hills, full of color, and you see all the different shades of red and yellow. And from the valley, it's like green, like it hasn't changed really colors yet. And then there's like a layer of red where all whatever trees turn red are. And then the next layer up is orange, and then the next layer up is yellow. North Carolina is right behind me here. I'm going to be going through those Smoky Mountains for the rest of the day, and I'm so excited. This place is absolutely amazing. There's a butterfly, guys, a beautiful butterfly. Did you see it? Oh, there he goes. It's beautiful, like fluorescent green and yellow. As you know, everything I own is dirty at this point, so I'm trying to find a way to preserve this cheese fruit so it doesn't get covered in hair. And I found out that the Parmesan variety does not go bad when it's warm. The cracker bag is going to be perfect for this. It's going to be hair-free, so I can enjoy it tonight for dinner and then again for breakfast and probably for lunch. And I'll have a hair-free meal, which is rare at day 26, living in the truck with that.
Huh?
When you find trash, you pick it up and you throw them in the truck. That's where trash goes. That's just really good lighting on that Ford Raptor machine, guys. F-O-R-D. For awesome, Ron, and dog is what it means. I thought this was gonna be a sleepy little town and I might grab something to eat and then head into the mountains for the night. But yeah, there's just so many people and I haven't been around people for so many days. It's like super well. Oh, what's your name? Oh, hey guys, what's your name? Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was stressful. It was seriously like Las Vegas and like Disneyland combined with like a Telluride atmosphere. Like people are just out having a good time. There's like thousands of them on I didn't even film like where it was like most busy. You have Dollywood out here, which looked super cool. You have roller coasters everywhere. Like if you got kids, you got to come out here. This place looks like a ton of fun. I thought I was pulling into a tiny little sleepy town and then like on my way into the mountains. Dwayne, is that you? The date is October 24th, and as you can see, the colors are just popping. It's been clear skies the entire trip, 26 days of off-roading across the country, and it hasn't rained on me once. I've had blue skies. I've watched the moon go through its entire cycle. I've seen the Milky Way every single night except for when the moon was out. And now I just got these crazy trees, and it just, like, my body's just buzzing because it's just so amazing out here, guys. Like, what a cool trip. Dwayne, how have you been, man? It looks like you've grown some hair. Happy to hear that. You're looking really good, real big, strong. As you guys know, every day when I find the most beautiful spot I could possibly imagine, I hide a lucky golden banana. At the end of my YouTube series, I'm going to release the GPS coordinates for all the lucky gold bananas that I've hidden across the entire United States. So cool. So you got an elk there. You turn around, and Koda just watching very intensely, keeping her daddy safe from the big bad Bambi with swords on its head. Well, that other one must be like Banana Ron because he's all by himself and here's all of his friends. I'm driving through the most beautiful country, up and down these rolling hills. All the leaves and trees are changing colors. It's tickling all my visual senses. The air is perfect temperature, and I have this overwhelming feeling of excitement and accomplishment, yet I'm a bit sad that this awesome adventure that's been on my bucket list for so many years is coming to an end. So it's a really bittersweet experience, seeing these beautiful rolling hills with their gorgeous trees. It's been such a good trip, and if anything, I really hope this just inspires you to make a firm deadline and do something on your bucket list. So it took me a long time to find this camp spot, and it was super pretty. I had my sunroof open and there were tall trees, and you had the dark sky and the stars. And while I'm out the back of the truck, I just had a weird, creepy energy come over me. Like someone was watching me. So I gave the dog the command to search, and she ran a quick perimeter. Koda, search. My sixth sense was just going crazy. Something felt wrong, and I was just burying those feelings, trying to ignore them, thinking it was just my mind playing games on me and just that I'm tired and it's late at night. But intuitively, I knew this place was bad. 'bad. And by bad, I mean evil. 'Cause 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 by bad, I mean evil. 'C It's late October and all the leaves have fallen off the trees and there hasn't been any precipitation, so the ground is really crunchy. You can hear if anything moves. Instead of sitting on the back of the truck enjoying my dinner like I usually do, I grabbed my pears and sat inside my vehicle. As I'm sitting there, my head is poking out the sunroof, and just that much exposure to the outside area just felt weird. So I take out my contacts and I'm sitting in the back of the truck about to get in my sleeping bag, and out of nowhere, something went through my body. I know it sounds absolutely crazy even articulating this, but it felt like an energy came through my body. And I opened my eyes, and at that exact moment, Koda was trying to jump out of the sunroof, and all of her anger was directed towards the back of the truck. I have never seen her this angry in my entire life. It was absolutely terrifying. I grabbed my spotlight and popped out the top of my sunroof. I scanned the entire area, and it was dead silence. There was no moving. There was not a rustle in any of the dry leaves. When I turned on that spotlight, I envisioned seeing, for some reason, 4 or 5 people running down the hill towards me. The only way to describe this was the feeling of being attacked by multiple beings at the same time. It literally felt like they were running down a hill towards me, and whatever it was, they went through our bodies and out the other side of the truck. I jumped in the driver's seat, turned on the car, wearing only boxer shorts and no contacts, and I drove out of that area as fast as I could drive out of there. I never believed in ghosts before this, but whatever happened in this location was not a good thing. Years ago, we did some really bad things to the Native Americans, and they did really bad things to the European settlers. We also had the witch trials in this area, which had a lot of other bad things happen. As I pulled into town, I found a motel with a big parking lot, and I pulled into that, and I was already ready for bed because I didn't have any contacts in. But at that moment, 30 minutes prior, I seriously thought I was going to die. So the next day I found a Wi-Fi hotspot and investigated what exactly was going on. This paranormal stuff totally freaked me out. Click the link right now to watch day 27 so you can learn what I discovered.